Welcome back, friends. LostScarf here, and it's time for more Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney investigations. So let's go, shall we? I forgot what we were doing. Okay, let's go over. Oh yeah, we're trying to prove that this cargo wasn't here before. So let's examine. This is a rather large piece of cargo. Yeah, I don't have these voices anymore. I said, there's a tag on it, sir. Let's see. Elf red statue? Never heard of it. Nor I. But all I care about is if we can prove it wasn't here at the time of the crime. Then let's get investigating, sir. Ah! LeBlanc. He got back up. Is this a smuggling? Look here! Do not go about touching my possessions without my permission! Don't rush up on me like that, pal. So this belongs to Mr. LeBlanc, does it? I should see what else I can find out about him. Or not walking away. Okay, let's see it. Go. Back. LeBlanc's cargo. I take it that this large piece of cargo belongs to you, Mr. LeBlanc? Of course it is mine! I shipped this fine piece of art from Europe! This Alfred statue was worth 10 million cents! No, maybe much, much more! Mr. LeBlanc's reason for choosing this plane must have been the large cargo hold. 10 million cents? I suggest you stop trying to calculate how many packets of noodles that makes, Detective. Darn, how did you do that? I feel like you keep getting better and better at seeing right through me every year. Though I grow with each revolution of the planet around the sun, I have the distinct impression he continues to madly spin in place. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, so that 10 million cents, is that in euros or in dollars? Does it really make a difference to our case? Mr. LeBlanc, there's a chance that your cargo is related to a murder case. I was wondering if you would allow us to examine it a bit closer. It is a very valuable piece of art, so no! There will be no touching. Oh, he is biting his lip hard. Jesus. We gotta find something to present him. Okay, let's see here. What we got? No. No. Check. Alright. That can't be it, is it? That'd be the red statue. Let's leave him be. Look around a second. Keeping track of this many pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo crew. This sure brings back memories of when I worked as a part-time mover, sir. By the look in his eyes, he's waiting for me to ask about the rest of the story. But no matter how he pulls on the puppy eyes, I have no intention of doing so. I guess we gotta talk to... I don't know what the hell to say to him. Let's talk to Gumshoe a second. Yes, sir? Notice anything? This cargo hold is really big. I can't believe they fit stuff like that in here. Detective? What are you going on about? We're in the middle of an investigation here. Whoa! Stuff's falling on me. Oh, I can't get really into my work without something like this happening first. Well, let's get this show on the road. So which item do you want to start on? In this world, there are those who are masochists. And then there's Gumshoe. Cause of death. Man, I can't believe Mr. Hicks fell to his death. I would never have guessed it in a million years. That is still only a hypothesis. However, the investigation should prove to be should prove it to be... That is still only a hypothesis. However, the investigation should prove it to be true. Speaking of falling, I'm glad that art guy's okay. He took quite the spill. Yes, he was lucky to have landed on top of that piece of cargo. Yeah, I can see, I can just see it now. Passenger pays price for police foul-up. Did Prosecutor Edgeworth add fuel to the fire of the first death of the second death? Yep, I'm willing to bet that and make the front page. That's not funny, Detective. Hi, Barbara. What exactly is an extremely valuable piece of art, sir? Is it like the stuff you see at county fairs? Somehow, I get the impression that it's worth a lot more than you can comprehend. So this thing is worth more than I can imagine, huh? Whoop. It kind of makes me want to try collecting expensive art. Collecting expensive art? Interesting. It seems there are people out there besides Mr. LeBlanc who know the true value of art. What? Are you talking about me, sir? Of course not. Where did you get an idea like that? Can I present him my badge? I want to see. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I think something just fell out of your pocket. What are you... So did something fall out or not? I didn't get a good look, sir. It doesn't concern you, so don't worry about it. My prosecutor's badge of all things. Gumshoe must never know that I dropped it. Interesting. I don't know what to do with LeBlanc. I do not know. Let's talk to her. If I may have a word with you, Francesca? I don't think you have the time for idle chit-chat. You still need to prove to me that your hypothetical situation is in fact reality. Fine. If you spot anything off, you come and tell me, right? Away, okay, pal? Roger, sir. It's rather unusual for Gumshoe to be so directing. You must outrank this officer. If you run into any trouble, you just leave it up to me, okay? Yes, sir. Watch out, Detective Gumshoe. Scruffy, I think your ego is in need of some deflating. I was just following in your footsteps, sir. I want to try patronizing my subordinates. Cruel and unforgiving to the detective, even in front of his own subordinates. I got no idea. Let's just talk to him, I guess. Look here! Do not go about touching my possessions without my permission! I suppose I have to first appease Mr. LeBlanc. I want to examine this in more detail. Balls. Okay, present things. I don't know what's gonna actually work. Let's try the autopsy. Why do you show me something of no value? Show me the bread first and maybe we will talk. Wait, he wants me to pay him before we comment on this? So he wants the bank? Give him the bank. No, that's not what he meant. Alright, let's see here. My badge? I can say you have guts to show me a piece of art at this time. But from a single glance, I can already tell that it is mostly worthless. Huh. This has much more value than a piece of non-art, I assure you. You look like you have something to say. Perhaps you are thinking like casting pearls before swine? He actually hit the nail on the head for once. So you're finally paying my wasted money. Sorry, but there is absolutely nothing inside this wallet. How dare you! You're wanting to trick me! I will sue for fraud. Mr. LeBlanc, are you seriously considering a courtroom tango with me? I hope not, but in case you are, there is a certain lawyer I can introduce you to. Alright. You wanted the wallet? I thought that would lead to something, but nope. I'm just going down the line. I thought maybe the statue would be in that photo. I'm just gonna do everything because I have no idea. Wait, that suitcase isn't of value? Wow, okay.
What a waste! How horrible to see a priceless piece of cloth soiled!
I assure you it wasn't me. I believe it to be the work of the killer.
I will teach that killer a lesson. You can be sure I will. It will be the LeBlanc Revolution.
I think he meant the LeBlanc Retribution. But either way, it sounds intimidating. I guess I don't have the item he wants, because the last thing is the autopsy. That's not good. I got no idea what I can do. What if we go up the stairs? Here we go. Good job, officer. Mr. LeBlanc is certainly not an easy person to hold back. No thanks necessary, sir. It's all part of the job, even if he did eventually get by. Well, I have a few things to ask him anyway. So it worked out in your favor for this time. Thank you very much, sir. Next time I'll be sure to not let anyone through. Even if it takes my life in the process, sir. I appreciate the sentiment. However, we can't have people getting hurt on the job either. And now I'm at a loss. What the hell do I do now? I'm missing something. I just don't know what it is. Exorcism only, that one. So Mr. Hicks was actually an Interpol agent. That is so cool. I can't believe it was for Interpol, the adventure, the glamour, and the miraculous big escape when you get caught by the enemy. Except in this case, there was no big escape. And no miracle. I have to find something to talk about LeBlanc with, but I already showed him everything. I can't present anything in the organizer. This is weird. I'm not sure what the hell to do here. I'm at a loss. The leftover suitcases sit here, lined up in two pretty neat rows. Too bad for Mr. Nero, but this design is unremarkable. I'd buy one if it was cheaper, sir. You think they'd sell it to me at a discount? Oh, or why don't they sell them in the airport and have a bargain basement sale? Buy one, get one free. If you win the raffle, you get one more for free. How about those ideas, sir? I think if they did that, everyone would lose. Oh, logic! I forgot to do logic. My bad. Smuggling and piece of art. Yeah, maybe he's smuggling. Eureka! If Mr. LeBlanc has something to do with the smuggling ring, then it's possible this fake statue was brought on board in Zhengfa. I think I need to question him a bit further. Forgot about logic. So there it is. Logic there. So now we got something to throw at him. Fake statue. About your statue, Mr. LeBlanc. I wonder if it might be a fake.
Well, what? How dare you say my hair is fake?
I suspect that your statue might be in target of an international smuggling ring.
Don't say such fantastical things. Those thieves would not dare. I have the certification of my cargo right here.
Do you mean the cargo certification document? Mr. Zinc LeBlanc? Why didn't you say so earlier? Please show it to us at once. Zinc LeBlanc? I don't get the joke. Is that a drink? I assume it's a drink or something. Or a food? I don't know. I can't read this. What does it say?
It says as plain as day. The cargo was put onto the plane in Europe.
And there you have it, Miles Edgeworth. Too bad for you. The statue was brought on board in Europe, just as it states in the certificate. No, that's... Which means that there never was a window of time in which the statue wasn't sitting there. Huh. Alright, that's not good. I respectfully disagree. We can't discount the theory until I see the statue for myself.
Then you can have your wish. Look at it yourself and see I am right.
Is it gone? No, there it is. This. I know I've seen it somewhere before. This is the red aleph? The red aleph riff? Red? It gives us such a feeling of art. I can practically smell it.
The statue has a high amount of historical value. After it was unveiled at a museum in Europe, I brought it to this country to exhibit it.
Alright, let's look at the picture version. I believe a closer look is warranted here. Yeah. Organizer. First look at this one. The eyes are red. The eyes on this one are not red. The statue's eyes look like they're made of a jewel-like stone. Those gems sure are pretty. And look at that fiery orange color, sir. But according to Mr. LeBlanc, this whole thing is worth a pretty penny. Oh, I just got a really great idea. I can probably find some rocks down by the river. I can polish them up to look like real jewels. I think I'll try that out and give one to Maggie as a present next time. I wonder if he's serious. I wonder if I should try to stop him if he is. Might be too zoomed in. Yeah. I think I have the answer, but let's just keep looking a second. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Oh, wait, rotate the other sides. No, okay, that's it. I know they're not the same, so can we present them to him? Let me look at examine. So this is the infamous red Alif Red statue. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Did you find something? There's something wrong with this picture. We should examine it in more detail. Yeah, right there. Deduct. Deduce. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Yeah, right here. Present. Eureka! These eyes are awfully orange, don't you think? Yeah, and pretty. They remind me of sunsets when I was in grade school, sir. I don't think you see what I'm talking about. No, I do. But it's really like the color of the sun when it's setting, sir. Ah, the memories. I remember standing out in that field, spinning with my arms out until I felt ill. I don't care about sunsets. Focus, detective. What color are the eyes in this photo? Huh? Sir, they're red! As I thought, this statue is a fake. Mr. LeBlanc?
What do you want? Do you not know I am a busy man? I allow you 2 seconds for your answer.
Yelly Fred, I suppose this is your pride and joy, is it not?
It is the biggest trophy on this European trip. You know why I wanted to possess this statue? The trigger started 17 years ago. Better grab a chair, sir. Sounds like this is gonna be a long story.
Mr. LeBlanc, I regret to inform you, and you have my heartfelt sympathy, but...
What is that? Sympathy? For what?
You'll see. I'd like you to compare the eyes.
That large fellow there has very bright and pretty eyes compared to you.
I wasn't talking about the two of us. I meant the eyes of the statue right in front of us, and the one in this photo.
Why the sudden yelling? Now then, oh! It is a photo of the statue displayed in the museum in Europe. Ah!
Now do you see, Mr. LeBlanc? The statue before us is a fake.
It's fake! Fake?
I believe that even further examination will be required. Now that we have confirmed that this is indeed a fake, There must be some sort of proof that this was brought on board in Shangfa. And I will present to you evidence that will resolve the remaining contradiction. There's more? Okay. Alright, now I gotta look at the picture. We're gonna examine. But this leaflet is a fake. That art dealer isn't looking too happy about it either, sir. I will get to the bottom of this for his sake as well as mine. Look at the picture. Okay, hands, those are theirs. I don't see what else there could be. Take a look at the face, I guess. I don't know what else there could be. Is that different? Just 1, 2, 3 lines there. This is the same. You can't see the eyebrows, I guess. Oh, that's what got me. It is different. Yeah, the top is different. Shoot! I guess seeing the cracks is the same, but they're not the same at all. Yeah, the deuce. What the deuce? Yeah, this spot's connected. Picture. Eureka! I'm not entirely confident that there's a contradiction here. What? What do you think, Detective? Apparently not. What? That is different up there. It totally is different up here. I call bull. I'm saying Boo Earns now. What's this? The statue looks like it's stepping all over its neighbor's cloth cover. It kind of resembles its owner's attitude in a sense.
You? What did you say now? Whether my clothing's hem is not being stepped on by anyone. It is too expensive for me to allow that to happen.
Please forgive the trespass of my subordinates.
Why should I forgive the trespasses? Unless it is an expensive dress, you keep it.
What? So deduce? Yeah, because that's under that. This should not be under this if this came first. Yeah, okay, so present, yeah. There's certainly a contradiction here.
What are you going on about? It's just a simple case of a cargo cover getting stuck under another piece of cargo. That's not possible.
But it is. It shouldn't be this way. But the statue is on top of the cloth. Supposing that the neighboring piece of cloth was brought on board in Zhengfa, there's no way that any part of it should wind up under something from Europe. Which means that this fake statue was smuggled on board in Zhengfa.
But then, what about the cargo certificate?
Let me ask in return, what about Agent Hicks? Why did he come down here in the middle of the flight? There's only one reason why. It's to get proof of smuggling activity aboard this flight.
So you say, but I don't believe he had to do that mid-flight. You could have just as easily inspected all of the cargo after the plane landed.
That may be true. However, you have it backwards, Francesca. Sure, Agent Hicks could have waited until after the plane had landed. But he had a reason for coming down to the cargo hold. Suppose he had found the fake at the airport. It would have been after the swap had occurred. At that time, the suspicion would naturally fall onto the statue's owner, who would have no way to prove that the statue was switched without his knowledge. Which means there's someone involved who is forging or modifying cargo certificates. Alright. Investigation complete. Alright! Heal me up. I guess the victim knew the real version of this was gonna get nabbed, huh?
Yes, while the photo could be seen as nothing more than a simple souvenir, it was in fact taken to be used as a reference document later on. Next, Agent Hicks had to secure proof that the smuggling had taken place. He came down here to take a picture of the cargo hold. A rather empty one at that, right before the fake statue could be loaded on board. A photo of the hold missing a valuable piece of cargo would have been proof enough. After that, all he had to do was hold the Zhangfa cargo crew and arrest the smuggler. Exactly. This only goes to prove my theory. If the statue was not in the cargo hold during the Europe-Zhangfa leg of the trip, there would have been enough height from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death. Officer? Move the statue immediately. I want a thorough examination of the floor underneath. Now.
Miss Von Karma, I'm ready to report my findings.
Go on.
After moving the alley thread statue out of the way, we tested the area with luminol, and there was a reaction.
Oh, blood. I see. There was a reaction to luminol, an indication that there was blood in that spot.
Ugh, can we stop looking at that now, sirs?
It would seem that my deductions were correct after all. I suppose it would appear that way. The culprit cleaned the blood up well. And how do you think the killer did that? How did the killer clean up all the blood?
That's what this is for. Oregonian cloth.
The killer used the bloody cloth I found inside the suitcase to clean up the mess. I see. They had a need to clean up all of the blood before the plane landed in Zhangfa. Yes, because otherwise the cargo crew would have discovered it during the layout. A layover.
So you guys are saying that the murder happened before the plane landed in Zhangfa?
There's no other conceivable timeline for the events of the murder. But if that's true, that throws a certain person's testimony into doubt. But the murder occurred before we landed in Zhangfa, then this becomes highly suspect.
Organizer. It's what's her name's? Yeah, Miss Meal.
Recall Miss Meal's testimony about Agent Hicks in regard to when he departed Zhangfa. I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know. She claims Agent Hicks was alive at the time of the service calls, but...
That totally contradicts the facts here, sir.
But why would she lie about something like that? I think the only person who can answer that is Miss Meal herself.
Alright, gonna get her. To be continued. Okay, that's the stopping spot. Not a bad natural stopping spot. We can stop there. We are past there. We'll stop there. So next time we will interview Miss Meal, and she definitely is one. So there you go. That right there is the game for now. I had fun of you from watching. That's what's all about. Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.